Tat Sat. We started by looking at karma as the first form of Ashtadoshas in the last session. Today we move on to the second one, which is Krodha. Krodha means anger. Anger. When the mind is not kept under control, the tongue will take over and say whatever it wants. And that gives rise to many, many consequences, right? And once the word is released, really there's no taking back, right? He who is able to fully control his senses, actually the sense of speech, right, will be in a position to attain liberation or moksha, right? Shankara, the great Bhagavad Pada, Sri Adi Shankaracharya, has written many, many, many things. And in one of these, his famous works, right, called Viveka Chudamani, he says, when one consumes a dog, one is considered a great yogi. When one consumes a pig, one is considered a greater yogi. And when one consumes an elephant, one is considered as the wisest among the yogis. Now, what does he mean here when one has consumed? See, he used the word consumed. He didn't use the word eat, right? So we must go deep into the meaning of these three statements, right? When one has consumed a dog, when one has consumed a pig, and when one has consumed an elephant, right? Here, the word dog, right, stands for anger. And he says, when you turn anger inside and out, you can turn the dog, D-O-G, into God, G-O-D, right? D-O-G becomes G-O-D. Dog is anger. God is absence of anger. You see, when one is able to control and overcome one's anger, one's ego, one's attachment, one becomes a great yogi. So the word dog, when Adi Shankara said, when one consumes a dog, and you have consumed all the anger and you are at peace. When one has consumed a pig represents ego. When you have consumed all that ego, consumed means you've taken it out, right? Taken it in, taken it out. And when one has consumed the elephant represents attachments, right? So when one has controlled his anger, his ego, and his attachment, one indeed becomes a great yogi. And Vivekananda said, anger is a wind which blows. Blows what? Blows out the lamp of the mind. So when you get anger, it completely puts your mind in darkness, right? Because in anger, you lose your ability to understand. You lose your capacity to rationalize, right? And Swami said, anger only dwells in the bosom of the fools. And unless you learn to control your anger, you will never experience that divine energy, because anger will take off or take over all that divine energy that rests within you. So how do we, deal with anger? Well, very simple, keep your cool. As I've said before, learn not to react, but to respond. I told you the story of Buddha, he doesn't react, he responds. Engage in meditation, as Swami says, love all, serve all, You don't have to respond to every single thing you are told or you hear or you are in the presence of. Slowly but surely, you can overcome anger if you don't go outward when something is said to you or something bad is said to you or something negative is said to you, but you go inward, right? And deflect it. What you don't accept does not become part of you. That means you don't have to deal with it. Whatever you accept becomes part of you. That means you have to deal with it. So choose not to react to anything. So you will keep your anger always under lid. Anyada sharanam nasti tumeva sharanam mama. Sai Ram.